Hello, thank you for joining me today. If this is your first time, this is the Lead Talk, and this is Dennis speaking to you. I'm so excited speaking to you right now. Here is all about your self development, your leadership development, and also inspiring you live your best life ever. Right here, we turn failures into successful people and also followers into leaders. So, if you're passionate about your own personal development, please, this channel is for you. Please comment and then like and then subscribe. Every week I come up with exciting video, so please subscribe and then hit the notification bell so that you can also be notified whenever my video is up. So likewise, today I have a very exciting video for you, so please stay tuned and watch the video coming up. All right, welcome. Today we're going to be learning about few steps to overcome procrastination. Few steps to overcome procrastination. All right, guys. All of us know that procrastination is one of everyone's biggest weakness. One of everyone's biggest weakness. We all have the things we want to achieve. We have a whole lot of desires and goals for ourselves. We want to rise in the career we're into. We want to become better people at the things we do, but this mirage called procrastination, right, is one of the things that has made failure out of a lot of people. It has put us down. It has stopped us from achieving our goals. So today we're going to be discussing some few steps I have learned to apply in myself. Right now, I confess I am still learning to live and then above procrastination. But of course, it doesn't mind I share the things I'm learning. It will also be of help to you probably, right? So one of the things I've learned about how to deal with procrastination, number one, is learn to set long-term goals for yourself. Long-term goals. Like when I say long-term, it depends on how you define it anyways, but something that you want to achieve in the next 5, 10, 15 years of your life. 10, 5, 15 years of your life. For instance, right, if you have a plan of building a house in the next 5 years or 10 years of your life, this in itself will inform you of how you should start planning. Probably you need to start saving. Probably you need to work more harder. Probably you need to, just pick up another side hustle or side business to help boost your finances, right? Now, having that plan, what it will help you do is that when it comes to dealing with procrastination, whenever you want to quit doing, or you want to postpone your plan, this your goal has a way of bringing your mind back to your plan and say no, you don't need to let go because you are after something. Human beings are actually driven by one thing or the other at every point in time. You yourself, I myself, there is always something that is driving us, whether you know it or you don't know. It could be people's action towards you. Sometimes it could be past emotions or past happenings in your life. Probably the present emotional state of your mind can actually be what is driving you, right? So now, but oftentimes if you don't decide what drives you, you discover that you just be running after everything, right? So when you have a goal, your goal has a tendency of driving you, and that in itself is to kill procrastination in your life. Right now, let's assume I have a plan of saving 100,000 in a year, right? 100,000 in a year, and I begin the year. What will come to my mind, since I know I want to save 100,000 at the end of the year. What I will start doing is that I will make sure that every month at least I save like 8,000 naira. Right, I save like 8,000 naira. Now, anytime I want to quit or I want to postpone saving for a particular month, my goals that I have in my mind, my goals that I've written around to put me in place, it has a way of drawing me back to know that, oh, if you do not save this 8,000 naira, you're not going to achieve your goal. So have long-term goals so that you can know what you're after, and so that you have that, your goal will drive you towards success, and then it will help you overcome procrastination. Another point there is always have a daily priority list. Start your day with a daily priority list. The things you want to achieve based on the order of importance. For example, you woke up in the morning. Ask yourself today what in line with your long-term goals. Remember, ask yourself, so what am I going to achieve today? All right, so I need to go to the office, right? Because of course, you did not go, you will not be paid salary. Or I need to go to my business because if I do not go, I will not get money to save for my goals, right? And then probably you need to meet up with someone for a particular deal. maybe a contract you need to do, maybe a letter you need to write, maybe an application you need to write. All of these things, from the waking up, always have a priority list. Write down the things you want to achieve in a day, just a single day. Right now, for instance, have what you want to achieve first, second, third. At the end of your day, every day, always go back to your priority list and check, was I able to adhere to my plans? Okay, was I able to carry them out? Now, when you have a priority list, it will help you guide you during your day, and it will help you overcome other distraction, because one of the things that causes distraction to procrastination, to us, is distraction. Probably you're just having your plan and then someone come and then scatter your plan. Based on the person will come and now interfere with your plans. Maybe come to have time with you to gist, unnecessary gist, or probably want to call you for a meeting and all of that. When you have a priority list, it tells you the things you should not do, and it will help you know that, okay, after this particular thing, this is what I will do next. So have a daily priority list. Have a daily priority list. Another one is have a accountability partner or partners. Have an accountability partner. So you should have someone in your life that every day you can report your daily activities to. For instance, you maybe your closest friend, of course, if you're in a relationship, your relationship partner, or someone around you that you trust. Always have an accountability partner, or even if there are more than one, that at the end of the day I can call you and tell you, okay, so remember in the morning I told you I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, right? Okay, this is what I'm able to achieve. Now, what it helps you do is that it will help you sometimes, even for the fact that you want to really do well, so that the person that you're accountable to can actually applaud you in quotes, right? Though you're doing it for yourself, but at least whenever you have someone who is segmenting you, there is a way it puts you in balance to always check out your what you're doing. So have an accountability partner or partners. It helps you overcome procrastination. Another thing, they will help you, keep you in remembrance of the things you say you will do, right? Like I used to have with some friends in my life, or a friend of mine, that if I tell the person that this is what I want to do, the person will always tell me, okay, have you done this? Have you done that? Have you done what you said you were going to do, right? So, and that person is a very important to me, is a very good friend, because the person always makes me, overcome that tendency of me procrastinating, because I know I have someone at the end of the day that will ask me whether I was able to do what I said I will do. So have an accountability partner or partners in your life. All right. So fourthly, have use motivation technique. Use motivation technique. Now, this one is my own trick, actually, a technique of mine. So the idea behind it is that I usually set out something, the benefits of why I must do what I need to do now. Like, I set out the benefit. For instance, if it is a business that I need to start, I set out the benefit of why I should start the business now. Because if I do not start now, I will not be able to live financially free, for instance. And then another thing is that if it's maybe a particular course that I need to take, I set out the benefit of why I should do that course now. And so whenever I think of that benefit that I'll have when I do what I need to do now, it motivates me. So that's just what I mean by motivation technique. Right? So when you plan out what you want to do, beside it, put down the benefits of why you should do the things you need to do now, and then also aside it, put the consequences of what will happen to you if you do not do it. Right? So, instance, like the example I'm giving, if I want to live financially free, I need to be saving. So I'll put the benefit of why I should save, and then beside it, and I put the consequences of me not saving. I'll be poor. I will not do well. I will be financially handicapped. I will live, below, of course, I will not live the life I desire in the future. So all of these things is what I call motivation technique, or motivation technique, right? So that's just the idea behind this particular one. Let your goal drive you, not your feelings. Let your goal drive you, not your feelings. See, guys, when it comes to success, just do away with feelings. Do what you need to do, regardless of how you are feeling. Right? It is said that feelings are bad leaders. feelings are what are bad leaders, but they're actually good followers. So let your goal drive your feelings. Let it be that when you wake up in the morning, what decide whether you leave the bed or you remain on the bed is not your feeling, it's actually your goal. So if you have something you want to achieve, let it be what will push you up your bed or push you, out of your comfort zone to get the goal achieved. So when it comes to your success, I will say it again, do it away with how you feel. Just make your plans and go towards your plan regardless of how you are feeling. All right, so I'm not saying you should not have time to rest. I'm not saying you should not have time for your leisure and all of that, but let it all be part of the plan. Let it all be part of the goal, right? There is always time for everything, and everything is beautiful in its season, right? Everything is beautiful in its season. So when you allow your feeling to drive you, guys, you're not going to achieve anything, right? This our body loves to enjoy, loves to have fun, loves to just have leisure and all of that. But do you realize that at the end of it, when you succeed finally in your career or in the things you do, your body will also be happy about it. But when it comes to the process of achieving the goal, when it comes to the process of achieving success, your feelings will never drive you. So let your goal drive you, not your feelings. So when it comes to a time where you feel like postponing what you need to do, right, usually it's because of how you're feeling at the moment. Maybe you're not feeling too okay, you're just feeling like relaxing. Remember your goal. Let it be what will drive you, not your feelings. All right, so lastly, just do it. I just put it that way. Just do it. In another words, overcome inertia, overcome the temptation of procrastination, right? Because after all these things that I've mentioned, let's overcome your will. Just do it. Whatever you need to do, do it now. Tell yourself that the right time to do what I need to do is now. I'm not going to let this one works for me a whole lot. This one works for me a whole lot. I just tell myself, why shouldn't I do what I need to do? Just do it, right? Guys, just go and do what you need to do. Overcome your feelings, have a accountability partner, right? Set priority lists every day, have long-term goals. But at the end of everything, guys, just do it. Go after your goals with all tenacity. I'm sure you're going to succeed. So I'm so glad. I believe the few things I've said has helped you. Like I said, I confess I am also learning and I'm also growing to overcome procrastination. But I know in one way or the other what I've said, if you put it in place, it will help you also, just like it is helping me. And so do well to like, do well to share, and also comment. Guys, please comment. I want to know, right? Whatever points you've learned, please put it down for me. Let me know. And then of course it keeps me motivated also. And then guys, subscribe and recommend for others to also subscribe. Thank you very much for joining me today.